Alex and Nathan's paddleboarding video. First things first, we're going to talk about safety. Firstly, you need to check what the water's going to be like and check if the tide is in or out. When you know what the tides are going to be like, you can then plan your journey on the water. You need to make sure you've got a life jacket and helmet on. This is safe in the water, as you won't drown, or if you bang your head, you won't get injured. You also need to ensure you tell people if you're going out by yourself. This is in case you get stranded or lost on the water. You also need to ensure that you have somewhere safe to get in and out of the boat. If you don't do this, you could easily fall, crack your head and hurt yourself. When you get in the boat, you have to make sure you're in there correctly. You have to make sure your back is touching the backrest and your feet are touching the footrest inside. You need to make sure all points of your knees, hips and feet are touching the boat. Now we're going to talk about strokes.
In your forward stroke, you put the paddle in at your toes, bring it back to your waist. You do this evenly on both sides to make sure that you don't turn in a circle, looking forwards at where you want to travel. Backward stroke is the opposite of the forward stroke. You put the paddle in at your waist, pushing the water forwards to your toes. You need to make sure that you do this evenly on both sides to make sure that you don't turn in a circle.
Now we're going to demonstrate the sweep stroke. For this stroke, you need to lean out forward to the bow of the boat and then push round a really wide stroke, and this will turn your boat in a wide movement.
Now we're going to demonstrate the stern and bow rudder. For the stern rudder, you put the paddle in at the front of the boat, stopping the water flowing past. This turns you on a much smaller angle. You do the same at the back, and this is called the bow rudder.
We are now going to demonstrate draw strokes. We are now going to demonstrate the basic draw stroke. For this, you reach out, put the paddle in the water and put it towards your hip. You then pull out the paddle and then repeat the same. This will move you in to somewhere. Now we're going to demonstrate the T-stroke. For this, it's just like the draw stroke, but instead of just bringing the paddle out the water, you cut and then push it back and then do the same.
This is the final draw stroke called sculling. You put the paddle in at your waist and make a figure of 8 shape, twisting your bottom wrist, keeping the top wrist near your forehead. This pulls you towards either a bank or another canoeist. Now I'm going to explain the low brace.
First, you need to make sure that your arms and hands are in the right position. They should be like this, bent in an M sort of shape. Then you need to move your core to the middle and not lean back. Push the paddle down to one side and push and cut. For the side that the paddle is down, the knee needs to push up and the other one needs to drive up. After you've regained your balance, you will then drive forward into a forward stroke.